You don't need a big YouTube channel to start landing high-ticket clients from it. And I learned this firsthand when I booked 2 calls from my own channel after posting just 8 videos. And I didn't need a ton of views for that to happen, I just needed the right people watching. So in this video I'm going to show you exactly who needs to be watching, how to earn their trust once they're there, and how to turn that trust into paying clients. And by the end you'll understand why having a small channel might not be the disadvantage you think it is. So as you can see, I split this video into 4 absolutely packed sections. So let's start with the first one, which I called the size trap. And as you can see in here, we have 2 different types of audience. First one I call the noise, and the second one I call the right one. So let's start with the noise. And in order for you to get this type of audience, you need to start chasing vanity metrics, and it is like literally random reach, no intent, and no buyers in this crowd. And videos that attract this crowd right here are random vlogs and viral trending videos. And just a quick disclaimer, random vlogs can of course work for B2C niche, like day in life vlogs, lifestyle vlogs, and all those stuff, because that's the type of audience that wants to see the type of content, they want to live that lifestyle and all of that. But for the B2B, it is an absolute big no, because you're literally going to just attract broke teenagers or broke guys that won't even buy from you, just want to work that lifestyle. That's pretty much it. While on the right side, we have this type of audience, as I already called it, the right ones. And in order for you to build this type of audience, you need to start chasing buyer intent, focused reach, and real intent again. And buyers in the crowd are always in here. And disclaimer, these videos can actually rack up a serious view counts as these videos right here, but viral videos are most likely going to be these videos right here, because these are super targeted for your ICP, and we are going to talk more about ICP in the next section. So yeah, and for this type of videos, like videos you should record to get this type of audience, are like client interviews, my story, secret VSL, free full course, education based, action based, live calls, client breakdowns, etc. There are literally just too many formats. We have literally like live helping somebody. If I had to do it again, videos, then I tried videos and all those stuff. Like there are a lot of videos that you can do for that. So let's move on to the actual method of high ticket, as I like to call it. And you only need a handful of yeses to actually make big bucks from YouTube. For example, from this audience of our ICPs, we have 5 people that are literally ready to buy from us. As you can see, 5 people right here. And if we take like that, the minimum price of the high ticket is around 2k per month. From these 5 guys, it is going to lead us to extra 10k purely from YouTube without previous touch points with your brand. Like if nobody ever found you from Instagram and all those stuff, other social media, straight only from the YouTube itself, you're going to get around 10k per month purely from posting YouTube content, which is absolutely crazy. This method only works if you're chasing the right audience, get the targeting wrong, and it is going to completely fall apart. And this is exactly also how I got the 2 calls that I mentioned in the beginning of this video. As you can see, this is my channel at the moment, like of the recording. So as you can see, I do not have like a lot of views, 300 views, sometimes 160 and all those stuff. This is like the most popular video, which got 442 views and all those stuff, But again, after 3 videos, only like these 3 videos right here, I booked my first call straight from YouTube and only from YouTube. Then after my 8th video, which is I think this video right here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, yeah, I booked my second call, which just shows you that the YouTube is not about numbers game, about views and all those stuff. It's literally just about targeting the right ICP. So with that being said, we can move on to the section number 2, which is mostly about the ICP itself, and I called it get the right people watching. So let me introduce you to my bullseye ICP chart. And as you can see, we have only like 3 ways we can go. First one is going for too broad of the ICP, then we have too narrow, and in the end we have just right. And when I say too broad, I mean when you're targeting literally everybody, so nobody's going to really feel called out, or this video is literally made for them. You're covering like super vague topics and all those stuff. Then we have too narrow, in which you only just cover like a handful of people. It can be literally something like targeting only left-handed business owners that are born on October 2nd, 1998, and something like that, literally just a handful of people. And the just right is literally the perfect balance between these two. We are not going super broad, but we are not niching ourselves super hard. So we're literally targeting the right audience. They're going to be called out enough without going super broad, super narrow. So for my example, it would be like targeting business owners that want to get pre-sold clients from YouTube while they're asleep or something like that. Like this is just, I'm just rambling the words and all those stuff. So yeah, and nailing your ICP will actually decide your topics, your language in your proof. So this is one of the first things you need to do before recording your next video if you already have your YouTube channel. If you don't have it, I don't know what you're waiting for, but before that, nail these stuff right here. So yeah, and if you get this wrong, booking calls is going to go totally downstream, while on the other side, if you get this right, booking call is going to become a lot easier. So let me introduce you to other two questions that you need to ask yourself before recording your next video. First one is, what is my ICP's biggest pain? For my example, it would be something like they do not know where the next client is coming from. They're running call outreach every day and they absolutely hate it. Their close rates are low, around 20 to 30%, because prospects do not trust them enough before the call. They're watching competitors grow and feeling stuck. Then we have they're constantly splitting their energy between delivering their offer and finding new clients. And in the end, we have YouTube feels like too much work with no guaranteed return. Then the second question that you need to ask yourself again is, what is my ICP's biggest desire? And again, example for my ICP is 20 plus pre-sold inbound calls per month from YouTube. Then we have to completely digital cold outreach. Then higher close rates because prospects already trust them before the call, to be recognized as the go-to authority in their space. Then to focus purely on delivering their offer and helping their clients and actually scaling their business, and predictable, consistent, compounding lead flow that grows over time. And before move on, let me introduce you to the 5 stages of awareness so you know exactly which type of video you need to make. First, we have the unaware stage. The prospect doesn't consciously realize they have a problem that needs solving. Problem aware, the prospect feels a pain and is aware they have some kind of problem. Solution aware, the prospect is aware that there are solutions to their problem available. Product aware, the prospect is aware that your product/service is one of the available solutions. And most aware, the prospect believes that your product/service is the right solution for them. And most channels only speak in these 2 buckets right here, while totally ditching these 3 buckets right here. And these 2 actually are like the greatest for starting your first pieces of content, because you're just targeting the people that are solution aware, they know they need a solution, and they're product aware and all those stuff, so you can convert them much more easier. But picking the stage of awareness before every single video is going to decide your angle, your positioning, and your promise, because not every social proof is going to work for each of these buckets. Also, you cannot talk like you're talking to 5-year-olds if you're talking in the most aware content bucket, love the stage awareness. And also you cannot go too complex if you're aiming at unaware people, so that is something you need to keep in mind, because in both of these scenarios people are just going to be super frustrated and are going to click off the video immediately. And the stage sets the angle. Speaking to your ICP is what makes it convert. And if you want me to build you a YouTube channel that attracts the right people and turns them into clients, click the first link in the description and book free strategy call with me, and we can move on to the section number 3, which is called sold before the call. And in this era of AI, information is basically everywhere, like literally just one click away from you, and that's pretty much it. So you can either take the blue pill and give the vague sauce to your audience. They watch it, they realize they just wasted their time, their trust in you goes totally negative, they're gone, they never click on your videos again. Or you can take the red pill and you can give the actual sauce they clicked for. They're thankful and they already trust you a little more. They start seeing you as an authority in your space. They keep coming back until they convert. And giving the real sauce is only a one part of this. Here's what else needs to happen in the video so they actually book a call. And the first thing is social proof itself. Drop it throughout the video, not as one big testimonial dump or something like that. Just drop it like woven it supernatural throughout the video, so the audience is not feeling like they're being sold to. For example, we can go a little bit heavier in the intro, so you actually give them the reason they need to listen to you, like your credibility. And as well, we can do it in the outro, because the audience that is going to stay till the end are literally the people that want to watch this video. They're interested, maybe they already see you as an authority and all those stuff. So you can literally go full on the social proof right here, while you can just literally naturally woven it into the body of the video itself. You can see just in small amounts, just casually mentioning and all those stuff, and that's pretty much it. And the second thing that needs to happen in your video is objection handling. Handle it in the video so there's nothing left to handle in the actual call. So for example, video 1 handle 1 objection, video 2 handle another objection, video 3 handle 2 objections and all that. So that is going to lead us, when we hop on a call, you're literally going to tell the price at some point. They're going to be like, okay, here you go, and that's pretty much it, because they do not have any objections they can go off from. And you can pull all these objections from your calls, your DMs, your comments, literally everywhere. All the feedback that you're getting, all the questions that you're being asked, all of these things can literally be turned into video ideas that are going to serve as an objection handlers. And also, if your prospects are not coming from YouTube directly, they may be coming from other social media platforms or maybe referrals or something like that. The thing you can do is you can literally use YouTube as the pre-call video strategy. You can send that prospect certain videos that you're expecting from them to have objections about. So you're actually going to pre-handle them. You can also send them the client interviews or case study breakdowns of somebody who's in their exact same situation and how you help them. They're going to watch those type of videos. They're going to be like, okay, like I already trust this guy a lot before even hopping on a call, you know, even if they watch only one video, their trust is going to go like completely crazy. So this is one of the things that you definitely need to do if you're not doing it already. And with that being said, we can move on to the final section, which is the section number 4, and it is called you have to actually ask. And the call to action can really make or break your videos. So we literally have only two options. First one is to have like vague or missing call to action. Then you know what to do next, so they just leave, and all the time you spent on making that video is gone with them. And there are a lot of business owners that are thinking, okay, they're just going to figure it out. I gave my value, I give all that, they're going to figure out what to do next. No, you literally need to tell them what to do next, where to go next, and all those stuff. So yeah, and on the other hand, we have clear and direct call to action. They know exactly what to do next, so your conversion jump by a mile. But even having a good call to action only once isn't enough if you want to maximize your conversions, because around 80% of the people won't make it to the end of the video to actually see it. They're going to most likely drop off earlier. So if you have a call to action only at the end, you're literally missing out on 80% of the possible leads. You might be wondering, okay, Bogdan, but what the fuck is the solution? And the solution is the mid CTA that is dropped at around 30 to 40% mark right after you have given already like big value. They're already super satisfied, they're happy with the value they've got. You drop it super naturally and they're going to be like, okay, and you might even convert them and you're not going to lose them. So right now you might be saying, okay, thank you for that, but how do I actually write them? And I'm going to keep this one pretty simple. For the mid CTA, you can literally go like super short, 1 or 2 lines direct and going straight to the point, as I already did. Like you can see probably right here, like literally 2 lines, pretty quick, and that's pretty much it. While for the final CTA, it can be a lot longer, direct, because your audience already trusts you enough since they made it till here. So use it wisely and don't literally just waste it, because if you do, you're going to waste your whole video, as we already discussed. And remember, even the best content in the world still needs to ask twice. So now you know why you don't need a big YouTube channel to start getting high ticket clients from it. And if you want me to build that system for you, just like I did for myself, in the first link in description and book a free strategy call with me. I handle everything from ideation, packaging, script writing, video editing, SEO and upload, and you only have to record for around 30 minutes per week. That's pretty much it. And if you're not ready for that yet, go and watch the video that just appeared on your screen. In it, I show you how I build a business YouTube channel that is going to book me calls completely from scratch. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.